Hey, what's up guys, it's pt.3. Sorry if I'm not talking loud enough. I just noticed that in my videos I don't talk loud enough. So, yeah. We're going to be going over the Unicorn Gundam, non-destroy mode. So, this is going to be a page out of Robert 184's book. Yes, it's copyrighted by him, but I'm going to try it. And I'm going to be doing it a little bit different, so hang tight, boys and girls. Okay, so what we have here are the parts. We have 2 legs with feet attached. Get a waist joint, leg joint. Of course, you get the waist portion, different hands or manipulators. Yep. 2 arms, 1 chest with the head attached. You get a shield and bazooka beam sabers with pink beams, which I do not have with me on me right now. So yeah, I don't have them on me, but they're in the box. I don't feel like getting it, so let's go through each part individually. Okay, so starting with accessories, we have the bazooka. It's all molded in gray plastic. It's a couple pieces. This part could pop off. It's like an ammo clip, but this whole part comes with it. It's not detachable. You have a handle here, and a little part that protrudes out a little bit. Let's see if this helps. Okay, so this part protrudes out. You could flip it up, and you could put it into the backpack, which can do so. You also have a compactable mode. Just slide this off. Take this section, slide it off, and reattach it. Then we have the shorter version. To me, there's like no point of this, but go ahead. It's a little feature they added in the master grade that you slide it up and down, but for high grade, it's okay. One thing is there to point out is that you see there's a little square and a line that goes down. If it's wrong way, so just line up the little square right there, and we're good to go. Next is the shield, which is semi-open. Because I do not have the one on me right now, it's in the box. No, actually I lost it. I'm not gonna lie about that, but here it is. It's just a compacted shield in its normal form. All it could do is just spin here. So, pretty standard shield, but I have to say the Unicorn shield is pretty unique. Going through the mini manipulators, you have 2 fists, or holding hands. You have 2 open palm hands, and you get 1 trigger finger. So, actually, let's zoom in on the detail. I have to say, details are great. As you can see, it looks pretty good. So, that's it from manipulators. This guy actually has a bunch for such a high grade. Next is the leg portion with the feet attached. So for colors, we only have white, gray, and a dark, like navy blue. For mobility, you do have your foot rocks forwards and back, side to side, and it can't it can fully rotate, but due to all these protrusions here and here, you can barely rotate it. But if you bend the foot down, you could fully rotate it. The knees are 90 degrees, but it bends at 2 points, here and here. So it bends like here, and then bends back. So double jointed knee is great. Now, this is what they do most of their high grades. Just, you have the thigh portion, and then you have the knee portion. And just a standard polycap goes to the top. And there you get your little bend mechanism right there. Now, okay, so now for this, it's pretty standard for the new things, high grades, double O. It's pretty standard for the high grades. You do get an up section. Now is the waist, which I did not pin align this, so this guy's pretty blah, straight out of the box. So pretty standard. It's all white, no actual coloring, but do have the, gosh, where's that shadow coming from? It's like, oh, it's from the camera, but do have front armor movement, side armor movement, in and out rotation. Sorry. No back skirt, pretty standard. Articulation. That's where this will kind of peg it. Now the arms are pretty good. I do have some problems with it. You see, no beams inside. I didn't put any in there. This part comes off a lot. I do have some problems where it just doesn't go in all the way. But articulation could go out that far because due to these parts, it actually doesn't get in the way that much. So that's great. You have spinny here. His elbows can at least bend a little more than 90, unlike the master grade. But I like the master grade, but I'm not getting it. So that's it for the arms. Again, no pin aligning, pretty boring. Okay, so reviewing the chest without the head. Of course, we have the white, navy blue, and beam sabers in the back. You have a ball jointed here. Can go forward and back a little bit. It really can't go back, but could go forwards and back. They really can't go up and down, on mine at least. If it does, leave it in the comments or something. But beam sabers here can pop up, and he can use them for a little bit more bling. For some more bling, I added some gold in the back. Even though you will never ever see the back. Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah. One more thing. These things are fake. They're false. These just basically fit in there and there's nothing holding them up. It's all held up with friction, so. Now for the head. I think this is one of the main selling points. See, green metallic sticker right in there, tucked in, really good. But it's nice looking, pretty nice looking head, pretty good representation to the anime. And yeah, there's nothing to it. Now it is time to put all these parts together to make one unicorn Gundam. Okay, for starters, you want to take the legs, peg them on to the little waist joint here. Next, take the waist joint here and peg it on top. Now, just drop the piece, the little ab piece, right down. Take the arms, peg them in, and put on the wrist. Last but not least, just peg this is top and the bottom. And there we have the Unicorn Gundam. All white, gray, glory. I have to say, it's really nice, and it just gives it's really good looking. But one thing to point off, there's supposed to be a white part on top of here, which I clearly don't have. But, oh well, it still fits. Nothing too serious, but it looks really off. But, what you gonna do?